Okay, so we are here once again in Legacy Clickers, and as you can see right now on the screen, I am still grinding my eggs in the 50k egg. And also, if you look at the top right of the screen, we have reached 1 million eggs, which is so amazing. And if we do come over to here now, over to the leaderboard, as you can see, I was the third person to hit 1 million eggs, and that does mean we are obviously one of the top egg hatchers right now, as you can see, and it also means we have a brand new title and stuff. So let's just get straight into the video, and let's pause my obsession with hatching eggs for a little bit. So I think the first thing first is to just show off the title. Obviously, as you can see right now, I am using the Hatching King. And it actually quite fits my character quite well with the orange and stuff like that. However, whoops, I am pressing everything that isn't the rebirth menu. However, we do now have the 24/7 Hatcher title. It is for the 1 million eggs. So let's just equip this thing, as you can see there. And wow, that thing actually looks really amazing. And I actually might keep this one instead, because 24/7 Hatcher, obviously, yeah, it kind of fits with my title. I'm pretty sure that I've only missed a couple hours of hatching since the game has released. So yeah, very cool indeed. And obviously, with 1 million eggs, that has obviously been hatched with 1 million pets. So I'm going to show off as well, basically what 1 million eggs looks like for me. So in my inventory right now, as you can see, we have a ton of legendaries out of the 50k egg. I did also have a ton of legendaries out of the other worlds and stuff. However, I have kind of deleted them just to kind of give me the space for the 50k egg. So as you can see, we do have some commons and rares in here as well. That was just from the video where I was first showing off the 50k egg. However, we have a ton of the 50k legendaries. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11 50k masters that are shiny. Then we have, how many of these do we have? We had 9 50k blooms that are normal, and an extra 4 on top of that. So that's like what, 49 50k blooms if you do actually kind of devolve, I guess, the shiny ones, and 110 50k masters, which is absolutely insane. On top of that, we also have a shiny Noct Dreamcatcher, which is from the Moonshroom egg. We have some Spore Witch Doctors. We have 2 shiny ones on top of that. And obviously we have a ton of Starlights. So right now I actually have 10 Starlights, with the easiest / worst one being the Seaweed Devil. Obviously a very cool look. I think every single pet in this game has an amazing design to them. As you can see, this one does 50 clicks, 45 crystals, and 175 shells. So very good, especially on the world multiplier, as you can see there. And let's actually get this thing equipped so we can just kind of show it off a little bit. So I think most people might have actually seen this pet already, because it was the easiest one before all of the chances were kind of changed and made harder. Although it is still, I'm pretty sure, the easiest one to get. It won't be hatched that much, mainly because of the stats. So this thing right now is probably actually somewhat rare, and probably will be pretty rare in the future. But obviously it is a perm pet, so people can always hatch it whenever they want, really. So like a very cool pet, and obviously my worst one right now. Then we have the Domini Insectum, probably one of my favourite designs in the game so far. And again, it was very easy. This was before all of the chances were made harder. A 1 in 50k pet. And as you can see, very cool looking indeed. I love the wings on this thing. They can definitely reuse these wings a couple times, and I will never ever get old of it. Quickly going over the stats: 330 clicks, 300 crystals, 245, all world multi-currency. So very cool, and one of my favourite pets just by design. Moving on then, I think the next one is the Moonshroom Almighty. This one is 1 in 125k. This was after all the chances were made harder and stuff. So this has always been quite a hard one to hatch. But as you can see, 400 clicks, 355 crystals, 275 mushrooms. So very, very powerful indeed. And again, an amazing design. I think this is the first one I've actually seen that has the effects on it. It has kind of like the water splash effects on it. So very, very cool indeed. Very nice colours. And again, overall, just amazing design as usual. And then we are moving on to the Spore Diablo. Again, a very overpowered pet indeed. 525 clicks, 450 crystals, 350 mushrooms. And I think this one is 1 in 150,000. So a little bit harder than the Moonshroom, but not the hardest one, as you can see. Just amazing. Just an amazing looking pet. I love the greens and stuff. I think green and orange, as you can tell, are definitely my favourite colours. So yeah, a very cool looking pet indeed. One of my favourites right now. And obviously it does make the team with such high stats. But then we are obviously move on to the last one, which is currently the hardest one to hatch. 1 in 1 million eggs. So it's kind of fitting to have that right now whilst I do have 1 million eggs. As you can see, 950 clicks, 800 crystals, 650 mushrooms. And I know you probably have already seen this because I am also uploading a video earlier today with showcasing this pet. But again, a very cool looking pet. And obviously, if we just equip the best team right now in terms of clicks, as you can see, not all of the Dominite Insectums make the team, and neither does the Seaweed Devil, because just of how overpowered the 50k stuff is. The 50k Bloom sitting at 400 clicks. But if we just zoom out and look from above, this is so menacing looking. Obviously, as new players come in and they already see a massive team like this, yeah, it is quite amazing, to be fairly honest. And I'm so happy that I have such an amazing team in just 1 million eggs. But yeah, really, really happy that I've got to 1 million eggs. Third person in the world to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.